Capricorn, welcome to your May monthly prediction. Sun, Moon, Rising and Cross Watchers, welcome. We are doing a little bit different. Instead of just a love monthly, we're doing love, money and life in general, just like the May overview pick a card. You might have more messages in that video, so go and check that one out as well. But please only take what resonates. It still is a collective reading after all. Just in love, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. Love. Everyone has free will. Time is fluid. We can't control what other people say or do, but we can change the outcome for ourselves. So please only take this as personal development. Don't let anything take from you. At 8. So we have Gemini and the butterfly in your love position here, okay? This is talking about being versatile and flexible and changeable and allowing, okay? Vocal as well with the Gemini energy, not being afraid to actually speak up. It is the twins, okay? So if you resonate as being in a twin flame relationship, this is possible communication between the two flames. It is very connected, okay? So reading each other's minds, being telepathic, you might, if you're in a relationship especially, you might build a stronger bond. You might be communicating even though you're at a distance to each other if one person is working away. But it's also quite restless. It's Gemini energy can be like easily bored, sometimes a little bit superficial, but let's get some more information on this. Very brilliant energy though. 2 butterflies, a lot of transformation happening, a lot of blossoming happening. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay, so if you're solo dolo, you've got someone coming towards you, slow and steady because they want to build a committed relationship here. If you're in one, then this is someone like taking steps towards that, okay? Even though it might have taken them a long time to get there. 3 of Pentacles, this is collaborative effort, okay? Especially when it comes to joint finances and stuff like that. But if it's like that you are single, you might be meeting this person at work, possibly working with this person. And when I say that, the Emperor shows up, okay? Aries energy there. So a lot of Earth energy with the Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. And then the Emperor is really like boss energy, okay? So it's like you could be having a fling with your boss, but not a fling. It feels like something longer than that. This person could be an entrepreneur as well, or you could be. But there's a sense that things need to come to balance if they're going to like pick up speed enough to work into this committed relationship phase. Look, the Emperor is ruled by Mars, so I feel like there's some action that needs to be taken so that you're no longer feeling like you're in a state of limbo or like you could drop a ball at any moment, okay? Yeah, something just needs to be like leveled out here. Something needs to like ground itself, okay? Capricorn energy is like very grounded and earthy, and I think there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of ideas here. There's a lot of hope here, but something needs to like solidify. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. Okay, the Hermit with the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. You've had a bit of a time alone where you've had to repair your heart and it's worked, okay? Capricorn, it's working, okay? This time has taught you that the light is within you all along, okay? And that your sense of self is being highlighted. You're realizing that you can self-activate and it's that flexibility, coming back to that flexibility that you've become curious about yourself. You've become curious about your future. Again, with the collaboration effort, but I think this is like you collaborating with your inner self, your higher self, even with spirit, and realizing just how much power you do have. The 9 of Cups can also talk about someone who is single, okay? So coming to terms with how like powerful you are as a person and realizing your worth and no longer like hiding yourself away from that. Scorpio just got a very similar message. So interesting, but I really do see that you're coming out of this period of feeling very isolated, feeling very alone, protecting your heart, healing your heart. It's all been for good timing, okay? Especially with the Knight of Pentacles moving very slowly. Everything is happening in its right time, even though it feels like things are a little bit out of balance. I don't think it's forever, because this Nine of Cups is really talking about there's treasure in this. There's treasure in waiting. There's treasure in this person for sure. This Nine of Pentacles Emperor energy is a treasure, okay? You're really going to feel like this person isn't about ego. This person does want to bring balance to this relationship. They do want to work with you. They're very adaptive, okay? This person might be very street smart, very perceptive, so they're going to want to get to know you and get to know your heart, okay? They see your sensitivity underneath your like tough exterior, or I'm hearing like nonchalant kind of exterior. So potentially that again is very much a Gemini kind of thing, and that kind of flighty energy, where perhaps you can be a little bit fidgety and you're not giving you're not showing someone your whole personality in the first meeting. It's like, oh, he's a little bit like a butterfly, literally how a butterfly will land for a moment and you don't quite get to study its entire beauty and every detail of its intricate wing, and then it will fly over here and you have to follow the butterfly. I feel like there's a little bit of a chase going on there, which is cool. I love that for you. And I think if anyone's going to chase, it's going to be the Knight of Pentacles, because they're not going to get tired of it. This is like they're down for the long haul, you know. And the Emperor is like, well, I play this game really well. He's got a chess piece in his hand, literally. Okay, he's like, I play this game really well. I'm not someone who's easily deterred, not by some emotions, not by some, you know, restless energy. I'm down for yeah, the long haul, this blissful, happy family life. You know, sitting in a hammock with rainbows and butterflies. Legit. This person sees you for who you are, Capricorn. What's the overall emotion for love? Oh, success and sadness. Yeah, bittersweet. Okay, it's bittersweet that, like, oh my goodness, it's taken this long for you to come forward, but gosh, I realize now why. There's so much treasure in the waiting. Okay, treasure in the waiting is the feeling that I'm getting there. I'm actually going to leave success there and put sadness back. And interesting that there's got the rainbow and the sun in there too. Okay, so look, this could be LGBTQIA plus too. Or it could just mean that, you know, somewhere over the rainbow, you might be older in age. You might have waited for this, mature, I should say, a bit more mature in age. You might have waited for this for a long time, like a long time. All right, in the money, finances, job, career sector here, we've got Cancer and the Doula. So deep feelings when it comes to your money this month, okay? Family oriented, you might be working with family. You might feel a pull to need to make more money to protect family, to give back to family. The doula is someone who supports someone through birth, okay? So you might even be, it gives Empress energy, you might even be birthing a new project into being, okay? Something's moving very quickly. Where did that want to come out? Temperance up. Yeah, look, you've been patient and you've put in the work, and now things are starting to really move, okay? Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever this project is, it's taking, like, it's picking up so much speed and momentum. And I almost feel with the patience you've had to have here, this month is about the domino that goes first that's going to knock over everything else. Do you know what I mean? It's like all going to pick up from here. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. The Hermit again. We had the Hermit over here, right? So you've been in a period of isolation and kind of like left in the dark. It's a sense of that when is my time coming? Universe, like I've been doing all the right things, saying all the right things, healing all the right things. You know, I've worked on myself. I've been working on my coin. I've been working on my business. Where's the growth? When's that like switch coming? It's coming, definitely. You might even be receiving a message from someone that kind of like flicks that switch for you. Again, it could be something to do with family. But I really do feel like you could even be working in the spiritual realm here, Capricorn. Okay, you might be coming into more psychic ability, intuitive ability. You might have completed you might have been waiting on results for something, and that message comes through. Something that you've been working really hard at is like finally, okay? This Temperance energy is really about like patience and also a sense of divine timing again, divine timing at play here. And finally, you're able to step out of like the dark cave that you've been working in, Four of Cups, where things might have felt like, ugh, I'm over this. I'm just like, when is my time? When is my time? And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. Again, Wow. Three of Pentacles, Hermit, again. I was talking about temperance here, again. Okay, so very much collaborating on something with someone. It may just be the tipping point for you is where you hear word that someone wants to work with you. You hear word that, you know, you did a good job when it came to that team project and you've really been recognized. It's also communication between, you know, a couple of people. Queen of Wands, it's feeling very like fiery. It's feeling very passionate. It's feeling very right. It feels like your passion project is like finally getting seen. See how, look, I've put stickers on it because YouTube's a bit funny like that. But there's like a nude model here, right? And it's this person doing like a nude drawing class. I feel like it's like she's confident. She's on display. She's the work of art. And I think you're starting to see your art, okay, whatever it is that you've birthed, that you've created, that you've been working really hard at, is worth the recognition that you're getting. And it might be that people are starting to say, good job here, good job there. And it's not just one person, okay? There's one strong message that's coming through, one strong like piece of information that's coming through, but I think you're getting multiple compliments. You're getting multiple offers of people wanting to like work with you, collaborate with you, and you're like, finally, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew my passion would pay off eventually, right? I knew my art was worth something. You put in the good fight for sure. I feel like we need, oh, Queen of Pentacles. Hello. Yeah. You're finally getting not just like the accolades, you're getting paid. Okay? You're getting paid. I love that. Yes, Capricorn. If anyone was going to be patient, it was going to be you, right? There was no chance you were ever going to give up here because, I mean, you're the mountain goat. You just get things done. You'll see it to the nth degree until it is done. So you've had the work ethic, you've had the dedication, but there is a sense that you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor here as well, okay? Enjoy say thank you when someone compliments you, when someone like, and actually like take that compliment. You know, I did something on stage once and the host actually stopped me and I was about to just run off. Like I did this thing. Everyone was like, wow, amazing. Clap, clap, clap. I got a standing ovation. And the host actually stopped me and said, just stand here for a minute. Like gently squeezed my arm and just stand here and appreciate that. Take a deep breath. And without anyone knowing, grounded me on that stage and made me, like it really was quite life-changing, made me feel seen and safe to be seen by all these people and appreciate that moment. Okay. And they were like, off stage, they were like, now you know that you've done something like that, you can do it again and again and again. Okay, it's like appreciate the hard work that you've put in here, Capricorn, and then realize I am worth it. I am worth it. And that's proof. That's the proof. We're so quick sometimes to get onto the next thing and the next thing. Look at that confidence. Yes. What a funny color though. It's like quiet confidence. Okay. So again, you're not making a show and dance. You're not running up and down the stage and kissing hands and going, I know, I'm awesome, aren't I? You know, you might be doing that on the inside, but you're really just like chill happy, you know, behind these glasses, I'm like chill happy. And you're smiling with your eyes, okay? Love it. Cool. All right, in the life overview, you've got North Node Destiny and Pisces the Mystic. Yeah, some of you really are tapping into more psychic intuition, communication from the divine, okay? Because all of these cards, Gemini, Cancer, and then the Pisces card, all have that like lavender haze over them. This is about imagination, and actually like even the North Node is really like soul school for you, following your North Star. Okay, now that you've had that moment and you're like, yeah, okay, take it in, breathe it in, look what I just did. Now you're like, okay, I'm on this new journey of following only what blisses me out, only what really sets my soul on fire, only what feels good, okay? Because Pisces is all about feelings and deep emotions, okay? So there's a lot of compassion that is coming through all of this. A lot of dreamy energy. It's a dreamy month for you, Capricorn, which is rare. You've always had your nose to the grindstone. And now you're kind of like, you're still working towards something because that's just who you are. But I really feel like now you're grinding for the things that like expand you. And I really feel like an energy inside my hands there. It's like something that you can like tangibly even see, like people can see it, your aura changing, people can see your energy pulsing off you, and it feels good. People want to be in your energy, and that's setting you on a new path. Well, not a new path, but on the path that you've always wanted to go down. It's like a discovery, a fulfillment, a developing this even more. Okay, now that I've done that, how can I push this even further? Okay, in the best possible way, in an escapist kind of way. Over here, you've kind of been, you know, seeking. You've been seeking. You're seeking new options, and what variety can I add? You know, and it's like, what ingredients will make it the best way possible. Over here, you're being a little bit protective, so you're being a little bit more like decisive, or using your intuition, saying no, I let that in. I'm not letting that in. Over here, you're like, okay, I have this beautiful magical mix, and even though it's not like anyone else's ingredients for, you know, the life cake. It's actually mine, and it might not make any sense to anyone else, but that's totally fine. That's you in your integrity, Capricorn. That's you in your integrity, and I love that. Let's get some more on life in general in May for Capricorn. What else is happening here? Life in general in May. Six of Pentacles, receiving those accolades, being generous with your results and your reward and your confidence. People like to be in your energy. Like I said, people like to be around confident people. And you've got the sun here and the sun here, okay? And the temperance energy. This has been divinely guided for this time in your life, for you to feel very sunny, for you to feel very abundant. It had to happen at this time of your life so that you could get yourself on this new path to following your destiny and feeling really good about it. Page of Pentacles. Is that you making a small offer to someone? Or someone making an offer to you? I mean, you've got the Knight of Pentacles over here, and then you've got the Page of Pentacles. This Knight may come forward with a gift. But I think you might even be giving yourself a gift for all your hard work. It's like finally actually giving to self. Giving to self, like, oh, I should give myself a reward. I'm actually going to take that upright. Ace of Cups, okay? I feel like this is a new beginning when it comes to self. A new beginning when it comes to how you see yourself. That very much looks like an eye. But I'm also seeing like almost like an apology to self. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like an apology to self. It's like you're looking in the mirror and you're actually saying like, gee, I'm so sorry for how much I beat myself up to get here. And how much, also like an apology to your spirit team, your guides, whatever, God, source, maybe even an apology to the people around you. Like, I'm so sorry for being like a bit of a stick in the mud and like being a bit of a impatient is the feeling. Like you've just been really restless and impatient for a while. And I think you're apologizing to self, apologizing to maybe some people around you, apologizing to the spirit team, and just saying like, thanks for your patience with me and my like impatience, okay? But I think you have been extremely patient and you're just apologizing because you're a good person. You have been really patient for this to come through, and it's been deserving, but it just had to be the right time. And it's almost like you had to be rewarded financially and like with passion and confidence at this time so that you could make the next moves that were best for you. That's very much it's almost like something aligns, like a trip aligns, or like a ticket opens up for you. And if it had opened up earlier, then you wouldn't have the confidence or the funding or the ability to say yes, that kind of thing. Whereas now that it's here, it's like, oh no, you've done the work on yourself. You've done the self-healing. You've had that moment alone. You're realizing that you are the treasure. You realize you are, you know, magical. You're seeing yourself for what you really are. And that's bringing in so much good energy. So much good energy. Page of Wands. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Ace of Cups. There's a lot coming towards you overall in the month of May. And people as well. Offers, okay? You're going to be in hot property, okay? And again, there's something about like an investment. So if it's not a trip or a journey, it's like real estate. Something, and I'm reading outside of the cards with this part, but it feels like you're more capable now to take advantage of the opportunities that are arising. I'm just going to say that, okay? All right, let's get a self-care card for the month of May for Capricorn, please, Spirit. A self-care card for the month of May for Capricorn. Sorry about the light changes. I'm dealing with natural light. Alone time. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of collaborative energy, and I think that might drain you a little bit, because then you've got the Four of Swords, the Hermit again, and the Four of Swords again. Okay, so you do, because of your like exponential output that you're putting out at the moment, because you have been trying to move that needle in the right direction and hit that tipping point where it goes ding, here you are, you've arrived, you've hit jackpot, finally things are going to start like moving, you know, that point. Where's my point? Where's my lucky break? You do hit your lucky break, but there's a sense of like you've been putting in overtime, you've been putting in extra, you've been giving the most to love, to work, to life. And that's why you just need to like recharge your batteries a little bit. This is like dive under a wave here, Capricorn. That can be very grounding as well. A lot of people think earth energy is only like putting your feet in the grass or the dirt or the sand. Do that, but also dive under the wave. There's a sense of like really opening yourself up to a portal, okay? See the little like solar system around this person, and she's standing on like a rock that feels like an earth all of its own. Okay, so there's something about when you dive under the wave and you come back up. It is a spiritual practice. I fully believe that. Alone time. Make sure you stay hydrated as well. Maybe a bath if you can't dive into the ocean. Maybe some extra meditation. Successful people always say when they're extra busy, they do an hour of meditation instead of 20 because they need it. Okay, that's alone time. Being selective of the things that you say yes to, okay? You are seeking variety, and with that comes a little bit of the need to quiet the mind, okay? All right, your overall advice here is pamper yourself often. Treat yourself to soothing scents, a healing touch, or a gift of fresh flowers. You deserve the best. You deserve the best, and you're finally getting the best, okay? You've worked really, really hard, as you do. Okay, and your confidence is finally feeling like it's hitting that tipping point. And yeah, like I said, you might be gifting yourself. Pamper yourself often. Soothing scents, healing touch, fresh flowers. There might be something that you've put on a wish list, and it may be a really big purchase. I keep seeing like a trip, or a home. But it could be something like jewelry or a handbag or something. It's a big ticket kind of thing as well, that you may be finally able to invest in as a reward for all the hard work. But you have to acknowledge first that you've done the hard work. You have to like stand on that stage for just a little moment longer. And that's going to really solidify, ground your confidence. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Please let me know in the comments below how it resonated for you. Even if you want to come back at the end of May, rewatch it, see what sticks, see what actually happened. Some of this may flow, okay, into the month of June as well. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the energy exchange of the likes, the shares, and the comments. Subscribe, of course, because there are many more picker cards that I've mentioned that you might want to go and check out, and you don't want to miss anything else that is coming. And be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. I'll see you in the next one, Capricorn. Bye.